Hello, welcome to 2024. I am Reverend Bonnie, and today our lesson is lesson 24. And our phrase for today is, I do not perceive my own best interests. I meaning that ego small part of ourselves. Here we go. I do not perceive my own best interests. In no situation that arises do you realize the outcome that would make you happy. Therefore, you have no guide to appropriate action and no way of judging the result. What you do is determined by your perception of the situation, and that perception is wrong. It is inevitable then that you will not serve your own best interests, yet they are your only goal in any situation which is correctly perceived. Otherwise, you will not recognize what you are. If you realize that you do not perceive your own best interests, you could be taught what they are. But in the presence of your conviction that you do not know what they are, you cannot learn. The idea for today is a step toward opening your mind so that learning can begin. The exercises for today require much more honesty than you are accustomed to using. A few subjects, honestly and carefully considered in each of the 5 periods, which should be undertaken today, will be more helpful than a more cursory examination of a large number. 2 minutes are suggested for each of the mind-searching periods which the exercises involve. The practice period should begin with repeating today's idea, followed by searching the mind with eyes closed for unresolved situations about which you are currently concerned. The emphasis should be on uncovering the outcome you want. You will quickly realize that you have a number of goals in mind as part of the desired outcome, and also that these goals are on different levels and often conflict. Oh my gosh, is that ever true? In applying the idea for today, name each situation that occurs to you and then enumerate carefully as many goals as possible that you would like to be met in its resolution. The form of each application should be roughly as follows. In this situation involving blank, I would like blank to happen and blank to happen and blank to happen and blank to happen and so on. Try to cover as many different kinds of outcomes as may honestly occur to you, even if some of them do not appear to be directly related to the situation or even to be inherent in it at all. If these exercises are done properly, you will quickly recognize that you are making a large number of demands of the situation which have nothing to do with it at all. You will also recognize that many of your goals are contradictory, that you have no unified outcome in mind, and that you must experience disappointment in connection with some of your goals, however the situation turns out. After covering the list of as many hoped for goals as possible for each unresolved situation that crosses your mind, say to yourself, I do not perceive my own best interests in the situation, and go on to the next. So the reason I sighed is that I'm in Spokane, Washington, and today it's really cold, and my single pane windows are now frozen, like there's ice on them on the inside. It is below zero. It is cold, chilly, chilly. So I have never been in weather that is this cold. So my mind at times becomes frightened and catastrophizes. So in this situation involving the cold, I would like warmth to happen and electricity to remain on to happen and thawed windows to happen and basically the feelings of safety in the space of not knowing. So then after I fill in those blanks, I go to, I do not perceive my own best interests in this situation. So we are to answer the questions. in the situation involving blank, I would like blank to happen and blank to happen and blank to happen and blank to happen. And then at the end, I do not perceive my own best interests in this situation. All right. I look forward to being back at it tomorrow and doing this assignment today. There's lots on my mind. Love and blessings.